Hey guys, quick one on how we're making out. If anyone's following along, basically we're just furring our way around the building, membraning, insulating, furring, and then fireproofing our way around the building. Because siding materials being fabricated now, we had 4x10 sheets that we're having ripping them half, and it's a PVDF finish on 040 aluminum 303 grade with an H14 temper to it, and that type of material, aluminum, they use on roofs that are near the seacoast because of the salt air. So it could last up to 40-50 years before it starts to even fade out, but we have white, so we're not worried about that. But anyways, in the meantime, we're furring our way around the window so we can get ourselves prepped, so when the time comes and metal arrives, we can just start putting metal up. You can see we painted out those frames white, and the color finish on that metal is regal white. Anyways, I can show you quick the detail. If someone's doing something similar, this is how we came about doing it, because you know we're on 2 inches of foam, and you don't have good securing against foam, so we have 3/4 inch plywood back behind that foam, and what we do is come on with 2 layers, and our first layer is 1.5 inches, and that gets secured in with 5-inch screws, and then the second layer gets glued on and screwed with 2.5-inch screws, and that makes a very solid furring to nail our aluminum into, because we're going to be nailing all along here. This is our nailing strip for our aluminum, and then what happens is the next layer jumps over and conceals the nails, and it gets secured with rivets, so it's got a rivet pattern. And all of our corners have angle, 1.5 by 1.5 angles that come, and then the sheets meet and die at the very corner, so it's a tight corner. Anyways, so you see like a detail, this is already pre-painted, so we didn't get any paint on the ceiling, but there's an angle that tucks up above that furring, and that gets a return for our sheets when they come on. So basically the sheets just run around the whole building the same spacing all the way around, and then we leave these wild. What we do is plumb down, cut them all in the same line so they're all exact. We even do that in the doorways and the windows. Leave them a little bit strong, come back, snap a line down, cut them all equal. And you can see, there's the lines. The top of the sheet is going to be nailed flush with the top of the furring. And then the bottom of the sheet comes down a little bit beyond the furring. So basically a sheet and a half, 4x10 sheet and a half is a 24-inch width. And these furring strips from top to top are set at 21 3/4, so that leaves a 2.5-inch overlap and 21 3/4 inches to the weather on that aluminum. Alright guys, just a quick share. We still have to fireproof this. Also, that fireproofing, that intumescent paint, it's a waterproofing paint too, so it's made specifically for exterior applications. So that's going to give this spruce some resistance to weathering inside the cavity when there's condensation in there. And these vents are here to let the air flow through. So if there is any moisture trapped, it will dry itself out with the convection currents going through the wall cavity. Alright guys, that's it for now. We'll catch you on the next one, and enjoy the weekend.